What's up, Canadian Football League fans? I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, and don't forget to check out Football Game Plan's latest book, Stiff Arming Football Myths, available on our website at footballgameplan.com/books, and we have these both available in PDF as well as in paperback form. Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, bringing you our preview of the 2015 East-West Bowl, which will take place at Molson Stadium on the campus of McGill University in Montreal, Quebec. Now let's jump right into this preview by breaking down the East team. Coaching the East squad is the University of Montreal head coach Danny Maciocia, and Maciocia has a highly decorated background, having been both a head coach and a general manager in the CFL, most recently for the Edmonton Eskimos, winning a Grey Cup in 2005 as a coach, and also capturing the Dunsmore and Vanier Cup last year as the head man for the Carabins. His background is on offense, so I'm interested to see how he coaches these guys up this week. I'll be keeping an eye on quarterback Drew Burko out of the University of Saskatchewan, a West player playing on the East team. Burko has very good size at 6'4", 220, and is very tough in the pocket while throwing with great anticipation and also ball placement. In the backfield, local product Luis Guimont Mota out of McGill is a very slippery runner that shows the ability to weave in and out of traffic with ease. I'm interested to see and learn more about his ability to catch the football out of the backfield. And with Thomas Troop out of Acadia, who's more of your one-cut downhill banger inside, I'm looking to see how well he does in space and in the pass protection department. The one element of Troop's game that's impressive is how he isn't surprised by bodies around him. Both wide receivers Doug Corby out of Queens and Matt Rose out of Mount Allison are very tough going over the middle of the field. How well they do in one-on-one drills this week, getting off bump press, in my opinion, determines if they'll stay inside or be able to work outside the numbers as professionals. There's a lot to like about Roman Grossman out of Concordia. Grossman has very good footwork and is a tremendous athlete, and I think he can also kick down inside at guard. I'll be focused on the more technical side of his game and how strong of a player he is all week long. Jean-Philippe Barad's game is very similar to Grossman. Barad has gotten better each and every season at Sherbrooke and has probably the most upside of any offensive lineman in attendance. Bobby Thompson at 6'4", 275 from Carleton is another Montreal kid with athleticism, and what he'll have to become a little bit more consistent at is being more technically sound. Consistency will be the name of the game this week for Thompson, but nonetheless, he's a tremendous player. Now let's move over to the defensive side of the ball, and I'm excited to see the University of Toronto's defensive lineman Aaron Jervis, who has great ball get-off and closing speed to the quarterback. He's 6'4", 256, and he plays laterally like a guy that's 6'8", but vertically like a guy that's 7'2". You want to see his pad level get down just a little bit more, but you have to like the athleticism and the length Jervis plays with. I think he could be a premier pass rusher in the 2016 CFL Draft. Linebacker defensive back Mackenzie Fox out of St. Mary's flies to the football and is also an effective blitzer. Now, when you look at the pass skeleton drills this week, that'll be big for me to find out more about his spatial awareness and also his ability in zone coverage. I'm interested to see how Ottawa's linebacker Marc-Antoine Loren plays this week. He has good lateral agility and sideline-to-sideline speed, but can he be physical enough to play the downhill game from the second level is what I'll be looking for. I really like the way Shane Gauthier out of Laval plays the linebacker position. Gauthier has very good instincts. He plays through blocks and is also athletic enough to hold his own in coverage. I'm excited to see him compete this week. In the secondary, Ryan Hector out of Bishops comes into this week as a highly decorated player. He's a click and close type of a corner, and I'm interested to see him work in one-on-ones versus wide receivers. Intriguing prospect here in Alexandre Doucette out of Montreal, who does a fabulous job as a slot defender, and ultimately this week he'll have a great opportunity in front of CFL scouts to show how good of an athlete he really is and what type of versatility he has as a defender. I'm a big fan of Paulo Edwards out of St. Francis Xavier, 5'9", 180 with big-time game. And what's good about Edwards is that he has excelled on the boundary. He's good in run support and also has terrific ball skills. I'm expecting a banner week from him during the practices.